First of all, I would like to thank the subscribers that have subscribed to my channel, the new subscribers. I got some more stuff coming, and I'm gonna try to be more descriptive with my information, so that you guys can get the real information and not thinking I'm just talking. But these are things that I've researched on my page. Anything I talk about on my page, I've researched it. I'm not just gonna come out and say it, but I got to get more tighter with the information so that people can know that this is reality. And the fake reality that we've been getting has been given to us through the news and unfortunately through religion and through even the foods we eat, commercials and movies, entertainment. We've been cultured to not even have our own cognitive thought, our own, like your own thought, without it being influenced by something. Like, for instance, the reason what got me into this research is because I started questioning a lot of things about the world. And I started going, well, if there's a God, and I think it's an ultimate creator, but I don't think he's talking to nobody. I don't think it's talking to nobody. And he got special favorites and all of this and all this. I don't think that. And the reason why I say that is because things that happen in people's lives, like children getting raped and murdered, and you got people that's starving and born into children that are born into starving situations. They didn't ask for that. They just were born and now they can't eat. So it's like they didn't ask for that. But is that a blessing from God? So when you can't say that there's somebody picking favorites and all of this, it's basically the world and the powers that be and the more fortunates over the unfortunates, or the haves against the have-nots. And depending on what region or world you're born in, it wouldn't be your fault if you're going through shit like this. But it wouldn't be that the fact that you did anything wrong either. So that's why they give you this, you're a born sinner. So when you come into the world and you start going through all kind of madness, you can say, well, I was a born sinner, so I deserve to go through this, and I'm a wretch, so this is the reason. And that's not the reason. The reason is you got strong, powerful people at the top, and you got people that are not as fortunate at the bottom. And then all the side effects that comes from that, and all the side effects that come from that works just like the body. Say, for instance, you take something, and it's supposed to help the body, but you're taking something that's given to you from the FDA or the medical association, and they give you uh, this medication, and it's supposed to help you, but it gives you side effects. Those side effects can be anything. Those side effects could be psychological, physical. It could be your heart, kidneys, or whatever. So just take that and take the world as the body. So take the world we live in as the body, and the prescription is the powers that be. And they're giving, and the side effects that come from them being in existence, doing what they're doing with their power structures, are the side effects that we see every day. Now, side effects can be come in multiplicity, can come in multiple forms. Just like within the body, side effects can become in multiple forms. You could have sore, you could take the wrong medicine or take the prescribed medicine, and you can have swelling in your feet, sweating, and all this stuff can be happening at once. So then when you're looking at the side effects that the powers that be cause the rest of the world, and by each person having their own physiology and physical and psychological differences, the side effects become numerous. And you can curb those side effects. They could curb those side effects if they improved the way that they do things in this world, but they never will. So when you have powers that be that are over, and they're not only covert, but they're overt with their stuff. Covert meaning undercover, and overt meaning they're just telling you. But people don't see it. People don't see what they're telling them. So with these things that they're doing, they're causing side effects to people. and families and children and you know, everything that's coming out, these medications, these vaccines, and all of this stuff is a byproduct of them being in existence, the powers that be, the Illuminati or the Bill Gates Club or whoever you want to call these people, Bilderbergs, the Windsors, all of these people being, the side effects of them being in power and the way that they think psychologically is affecting the people below. So it's almost like having a virus within the body, and you need something to come in to clean that virus, or the body is going to exist with a bunch of viruses and never being able to operate correctly because it has too many side effects to operate correctly. This is what we're having when we talk about the body of the world and the governments. We're having this because this is what it is. It's a virus or parasitical presence that's giving major side effects, and the people are being affected by it psychologically, physically, and mentally. Well, mentally and psychologically, same thing. So until those things are fixed or until they're eliminated or out of here, like the cabal and all these other entities, boulets to do the dark work, until they're eliminated, we're going to have these side effects. And no matter how much time change, it's going to stay the same. So we're going to have technology change. We're going to have all of that. But the psychological ramifications is that people are not going to change. They're going to stay the same. They're not being able to advance in the mind, mentally, spiritually, and physically. Not being able to manifest themselves correctly because they're being tampered with. Until we get rid of these entities or whatever you want to call it, it's going to be side effects. Side effects can range from anything from people just being anxiety, people going out robbing and stealing and shooting. All of these side effects come from the top. So when people say, you know, we only as good as your father or your mother or who raised you or whatever, we living in a world where we're being influenced by these powers that be, and we're only as good as they are. So if they are insane, we are. And if you don't wake up, you're going to see that insanity is going to become the norm. And every day it get worse, and it becomes the norm, and it get fucked up, and everybody going, damn, I remember when it used to be like this, because it's becoming crazy, because that means if we make the people below us crazy like us, they will accept anything else that's crazy. They'll just accept it. So they'll accept all kind of crazy shit because we crazy anyway. And so these are our children, the people of the world, the people of our structure are our children. And we are an example of what's over us. So when you see all this sickness and craziness going on, it ain't just because the people are naturally like that. It's because the influences have different side effects on different people. And then you're going to have all of this craziness only because the way that the crazies are running the shit at the top. That's real.